Hey everybody, I'm Ilushia. Today we're playing Marathon, and it's gonna be awesome. We are up to Try Again. This is the second to last level of the game, I believe. You will notice here that if you look off to my left, you can see a hunter. An interesting fact about this game, if you are standing perfectly still and fire no weapons, enemies won't wake up. So if you teleport into a level, as long as you stay perfectly still, you should not have issues with the aliens waking up. As soon as I take a step here, I'm pretty sure that hunter is going to wake up. Watch. Oh, he didn't wake up as soon as I took a step. There he goes. And on some levels, they will wake up pretty much as soon as you move. It varies a bit from level to level. Hey, there's a save terminal over there. Let me go visit that save terminal before we do our start of level instructional terminal. 88. Well, we would be time traveling if we were traveling. Warning, symbol, enter I task is not marked as weak, but its library IO task is. And there's a bunch of other stuff like that. These are all references to programming things. The colony has been wiped out. Pfft, just like that. Just like that. That little chain there is interesting and noteworthy because the implication in the information terminals, in the core coding for the game, is that there were two different terminal texts for this terminal originally. So there was an intent for the game to have a branching storyline somewhere along the lines, and that this terminal would be different depending on whether you did the things to save the colony or whether you failed at those missions. In the final version of the game, that's not the case. Success or failure of any given level's objectives changes nothing about the game's progression. But it was pretty clear they wanted to do that. They just ran out of time and energy to do it. Anyway, the four are slavers. Their trading empire rose to prominence soon after Marathon. That's probably after we left Earth 300 years ago. The four make extensive use of subservient client races for manual labor at home and as soldiers abroad. Sorry, I'm trying to say servants abroad instead of soldiers. Most of their slaves are taken from low-technology worlds, often by the hundreds of something, probably hundreds of thousands. Hairless, light-skinned bipeds, nearly 2 meters in height, with 3 red eyes arranged in a triangular pattern. There's thousands at a time, usually for sale to high-technology races. Though certain client races are often employed as soldiers, the four have no reluctance to fight. 4. Leela. Wirehead. Finish the battle. So our instructions here are just kill everything. Which is going to be tough, because this is actually a fairly late... That is our final enemy type. That is the Juggernaut. I do not like Juggernauts. For the record, Juggernauts are ridiculously hard to kill. They have an obscene amount of health. They take bonus damage from your plasma weapon because they are cybernetic enemies, the same as the hunters and sorry, I'm losing my words for names, and they do that. That is what makes part of what they. So they have assault rifle equivalents. They float. They're huge targets, but they have absolutely obscene amounts of health. Like you'll see here. They have big fire guided missiles. Also, they do this. Yeah, you hear the beeping? When you kill one, it gradually descends to the floor, then explodes when it hits the floor. And if you're anywhere close to it, you take a ton of damage. They are by far the most dangerous enemies in the entire game. Which I suppose you would expect, considering we are 2 levels from the end of the game, and this is the first time we've seen them. We will see more of them in the second and third games. Maybe not a lot more, but more. Anyway, I do not actually know much about this level. In fact, I didn't bother to go and look up what the secrets on this level are, if there are any, because I'm stupid like that. There's a teleporter! Let's not go in the teleporter just yet. Oop. What the heck? Let's go take the teleporter. What's the worst that can happen? Oh, it'll send me back to the main room. Okay. Well then. I guess we'll go one of the other directions, because that was all that was in that room. I think. Oh, nope. There was another way out of that room. Or another way... Yeah, there was another way to go down that way. Okay, let's go find out what's in that other direction. Because I can. I imagine that this probably connects to... connects through to, not to through. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit dyslexic. Ah! That is another Juggernaut. I do not like you, Juggernaut. You are a jerk. I really... and another Juggernaut. Great. 3... You really want to be behind walls when they do that. Like, you want to make sure there are walls around at all times when you're fighting a Juggernaut, because they fire guided missiles that will follow you around corners if you aren't careful. Thankfully, the missiles are kind of stupid guided missiles and will just plow into a wall if you get a wall between you and it. Sorry. I have a little bit of hiccups from drinking water between recordings. I am sorry. Take a deep breath. There we go. Alright. And this is where the other end of that lava thing was, probably. It is possible to play basically this entire game with nothing but your fists. I do not. It is a terrible plan as far as I'm concerned. I mean, you've seen how many problems I've had playing this, even with the entire arsenal of weapons they've given me. You can just imagine how many more times I would die if I was trying to punch everything to death, considering that punching things takes significant... Punching things take significantly longer. Enunciation. What is it? It is the proper pronunciation and speech of individual syllables in order to form coherent sentences and words. Well, I did ask what it was. I didn't expect any of you to answer, but I'm going to answer it anyway. Oh, that was weird. The heck happened? What the? Okay, apparently there's lava on either side of this, but not... Okay, whatever. I'm not complaining. I was expecting that to feed me into a big lava pool. Or something, or a long corridor filled with lava that would probably kill me. There's another teleporter here. Oh yes, they are giving me tons of missiles. That's right, because you're supposed to use the missile launcher to kill the Juggernauts, probably. That would make much more sense than using... Is there secrets in here? There's a teleporter on that end, and there's something else on this end. Let's go the other way. Away from the teleporter, since the teleporter will probably take me back to the start of the level or something similar. I have, like, maximum grenades and maximum assault rifle ammo, so let's use these for a while. Oh, I remember this. Run! Yay! Hello, Hunter. So the four have blown out a big chunk of the ship at this point. I don't remember whether or not we actually go into another vacuum level. There may actually only be one... That's a way backwards. There may actually only be one vacuum level in this game. I genuinely don't recall. I'm sorry, folks. It's like I said, it's been a while, and I don't... Yeah, I think G4 Sunbathing was the only vacuum level we've had so far. So unless the last level is a vacuum level, which I don't think it is, but I'm not positive, then yeah, there was only one vacuum level in this level, in this game. Only one vacuum level in this level. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, brain. Thank you for that stunning insight about levels within levels. Woo! Alien weapon. Ugh. Hunters. Thank you, alien weapon. You are really good at killing hunters. They're really good at killing hunters. And I'm really low on life. I really need a health thingy. Because, like, health thingy, please. There's a ton of teleporters around here. Let's hop in the teleporter and see where I go. Where did I go? I don't know. Someplace new. Great. That means there is... Ah! Yeah, that is panic-inducing. Step out from my corner. Juggernaut, in your face, right there. And like I said, Juggernauts float. So, yeah. Expect them to go over areas that not even you may be able to get over. Let me just hang around and shoot missiles at you. See, it's taken at least 4 missiles so far, and it's still not dead. Wow. I hate you, Juggernauts. I really do. I'll be right back, folks. And we're back. We are not in the room with the Juggernaut. We are actually in the tunnel that led to the teleporter that took us to the room with the Juggernaut, because I want to see what's down in the area that we didn't go into in this corridor before teleporting out of it. I may die again here. I'm really low on life, and I still haven't found a... Oh, that's just an alternate way to get to that room with the Juggernaut in it. Great. Just what I didn't want. To wake up the Juggernaut when I'm not in a place to fight it. Alright, so we've got 2, 3, 4... Oh, a bunch of terminals and a... That's probably our exit terminal down there. Let me kill this hunter real quick and see what that terminal has to say. Are you our exit terminal? Are you going to complain at me that I haven't killed everything yet? Must defeat 4! 4 are breathing last. Finish them. Yeah, you're gonna complain at me that I haven't killed everything yet. I still haven't found a shield recharger anywhere on the stage. Well, this sent me to a different place. The heck am I? Oh, okay, I guess I'm on the other side of that lava place thing. Okay. I bet I can't get back up there now. I cannot. But there's a... Heal. Yes! Wow, I survived that with, like, no health. Holy crap. I am so glad there was a healing terminal right there. And this is the other end of this room with the Juggernaut in it. So I guess I can just stand over here and abuse the healing terminal to kill this Juggernaut. I know it's lame, people, but if I die, I don't really want to die to this Juggernaut again. And that's probably what's going to happen if I try to go out there and fight him fair. You don't fight Juggernauts fair unless you absolutely have no other choice. Because they suck. Like, in terms of how hard they are to kill. Look at this! I've hit him with 6 missiles and he's still alive! I can't trigger it from quite that far away. And I have to be standing still when I trigger it, so... Get up close to it, trigger it, take some damage from the lava, but that's okay. And... Hello? Ah! Ugh. Ah! Great, I fell out. Crud. Crud! You cannot sidestep fast enough to... Yay! Fast enough to evade those. So in total, that took, like, 2 clips of pistol ammo, 6 missiles, and some of the alien weapon. Exactly how much of the alien weapon is hard to say. Oh, there's a power-up up there, which is not at all useful to me right now. Great. Well, let's get the heck out of here and go and find out whether or not that was the last of the 4 that I had to kill. That would be a little embarrassing. That would mean I would have died on the very last enemy in the level last time I did this. Actually, before we move on, I'm going to go and check and make sure I didn't miss any secrets. So, I'll be right back to read the final terminal if I haven't. Well, we're back, and it's not for a secret or the end of the level. I forgot that there are 2 more Juggernauts we haven't killed yet. So, yeah. You can see... Whoa. What? Oh. Okay, apparently those are teleporters that take you back and forth. I didn't know that. That's kind of neat. Anyway. There are 2 more... Juggernauts in that long passageway with the lava in it. This one. If I can get... Where'd they go? You wouldn't think it would be that easy to lose track of something so big, but apparently I'm good at that. Because I have no idea where they went. That's kind of annoying. There were 2 of them. They were right here. There we go. There's one of them. Ugh. Not that I really want to be fighting them all that much, but unfortunately you have to. You have to kill everything in this level to leave. It's an extermination mission. Yeah, at long range you can actually sidestep fast enough to avoid those, but at shorter range you can't. So, be aware. Also, if you're right next to a wall, they will probably slam into the wall behind you. The easiest way to avoid them is to sidestep and then walk forward slightly. Because as you walk forward, they will try to curve around you, and oftentimes slam into walls behind you. So, you can sort of sidestep, walk through them kind of thing, and they'll kill themselves on the walls. Because unlike the fast bolts, they are really, really slow in terms of their cornering is really bad. So you're very unlikely to have issues with that. I'm going to go and run back and see whether or not I can get to that healing point again, or at least save. There is something in this room that's a little bit secret. If you come up to this, you can actually open it. And oh, there's a 3 times healing charge thing in here. I did not know that. That is marvelous for me. There's also an elevator. And a place with some hunters in it. I did not know this place existed. These guys probably don't count as part of the enemies you have to kill, because generally enemies in secret areas don't. So, you may not actually have to come up here in order to finish this level, but you might. And this is an alternate way back to this room with all of the horrible things in it. And that gets us an invisibility power-up, which is mostly useless. But that was where our fight with the other Juggernaut occurred. You remember the one that killed me the first time? And it does not look like there is anything else in here we can do. So let us go back and try and fight that Juggernaut again. Now with triple health. That ought to make things significantly easier. Let me go save first. Number 90! We have hit 90 saves. Woo! Ah. I really do not need to step out into the lava. That sounds like a terrible, terrible idea. So there are 2 Juggernauts still down here. You can see a little platform over there in that lava room. There is a way up to it, and I will try to show it to you. I need to maintain a few missiles in order to do that. So I'm going to be fighting these things with not missiles, which is wonderful. Hey, I killed one! Don't want to be standing anywhere close to those guys when they explode, because they do a lot of damage if you get hit by them. Like, a lot of damage. I think it is actually instant death to be hit by that if you are even at triple health, even with maximum possible shields. Yay, I killed the other one. Alright, time to go and try and do a thing. Let me go and free charge my health to max, and then we can go and see whether or not I can get to that last place that we haven't been. And then I'll head back and see about getting to the end of level terminal. Alright, this means we have to go this way. This one, over here. Because this, through here, I believe. Nope, this way. Sorry. Going in the wrong directions takes us up here. And this is where we want to be. Now, for this, I need the missile launcher. I also need full or near full triple health. Because as you can see, there's a thingy here, which I screwed up. Which means I die and I have to try it again. Wonderful. You may actually have to kill the hunter before you can go up there. Just because the hunter will prevent you from landing on the ledge if he's still alive. So, this time around, I will take the assault rifle out with me, kill him, and then try rocket jumping. And we'll see whether or not I have any better luck. Again, this guy is in a secret area, so I'm pretty sure you don't actually have to kill him. There we go. He's gone. Now we pull the missile launcher out, fire a missile launcher at our feet, launch ourselves up here, open this, pick up an invisibility power-up, and Bungie Headquarters Chicago is the origin point for this terminal. Incoming message from Bungie. Here are a few cool things to try if you've never figured them out. Air 4. Whenever shooting at anything with explosive munitions, aim at their feet. Yes, everything in this game gets launched if you shoot it with their munitions, and it gets launched in a trajectory based on where it is relative to the munition when it explodes. So if you fire into the ground, your enemies will get quite good hang time. Hang time. Point down at the floor, run forwards, and launch a grenade or missile. Obviously, that's grenade or missile jumping, the thing that I just did to get in here. Flying. When in low gravity on the alien ship, point down and use the flamethrower or alien weapon to fly. Well, you can do this. I never showed it off because I never needed to show it off to get to anything, but it is totally possible to do. Climbing walls. Correct application of grenades to one's own feet while running parallel to a wall can allow players to climb them. There is never a point you need to do this, which makes me really glad because it's incredibly hard. Dead Man's Discharge. A charged fusion pistol discharges when its owner dies, which is kind of cool. 9 invulnerability. Invincible players. That's players with the invincible power up. You remember the glowing sparkly thing that I picked up when we were doing the Garrett White terminal? That's invincibility. Can be hurt with the fusion gun, which is pretty cool. We have tone. Guided munitions can't track invisible players. That's pretty cool. That's actually really good use for the invisibility when you're fighting the Juggernauts, if you can get it that way. There are some other things too, but we want to give away all our secrets. End of terminal from Bungie headquarters. So that was Bungie giving us information. Also, I love this little, that is a reference to something, because I've seen that image before, but I don't recognize what offhand. If anybody knows, feel free to leave a comment and tell me. But I don't remember what it was a reference to. I just recall that that's an image I've seen before. All this other stuff is probably references as well, but I don't recognize any of them offhand. And now we get to run through lava back up there and probably die on our way back. But I've now showed you the secret on this level, so we can just get out of here even if I die. That is the only major secret on this level, along with that area that I went into before. There are a few other secret things, like arguably this place is secret, but I'm not sure I would qualify it as secret, because you gotta go through it to get to this area, as far as I'm aware. And you gotta go through this area, basically, to get to the end of the level. So I'm not sure I would qualify that as a secret, although I suspect there are some other ways to get into this area that I'm just not aware of. Anyway, so we have seen pretty much everything this level has to offer. We are a little low on life, so I may go back and reload my save before we go to this terminal. In fact, I think I will do that. I'll be right back. And we're back, this time with triple health. Yay, triple health. Collection number... I didn't get a chance to read that. Incoming message from Leela. I should be more lucid now and apologize for my earlier rambling. Durandal's meddling has run its course and I have returned to normalcy. Neither he nor the SFT infiltrators ever discovered my real location in the core, and though they destroyed nearly all of my child processes, I myself am unharmed. Our most pressing concern is for the ship and her crew, but I feel compelled to share with you that Durandal has left the ship. I can find him nowhere on our network, and traffic logs over the last half hour show 64 billion exobytes transferred off of and deleted from the Marathon. I am only beginning to understand his motives for assisting us against the Four, and I am terrified by their implications. There is one last major incursion, and I feel the Four are breaking. I will take you there. You must persevere. Prepare for transport. 64 billion exobytes. I believe an exobyte is 1,000 terabytes, but I'm not sure. It may be 1,000,000 terabytes. But that's at least 64 trillion terabytes of information, which is pretty absurd. But then again, the Marathon was supposed to have backups of basically all of humankind's history. So if he took all of that and all of his thought processes with him, then I could certainly believe it being that big. Anyway, so we teleport off this level to our final level, Inug Ferroc. This is it, folks. This is the last level of Marathon. This has been awesome. I'll see you guys next time.